offered a job in 2019 by the United States Space Force where Lou Elizondo worked, to work with him in disinformation. And I said, not no, but hell no, I'll never do that again.
Now, the funny thing about Richard Doty here is he'll make accusations and lash out at people like Lou Elizondo, but really, what he doesn't want to face is his reflection in the mirror, looking back at himself for everything that he is and all the darkness that he's done.
But the operator at the command post told these two technicians, we don't have anything on the radar screen. They became concerned about that. When the sergeant exited the building, he couldn't find the airman, couldn't find his partner. Looked around, couldn't find him.
And Richard Doty does have some connections and has worked at the Air Force and Department of Energy. And he's been entrenched deep in the UFO community for years. And just recently, as you can see from this post here, he has distanced himself from the UFO community and deleted his X account. But the real reason might shock you.
One of the 12.7 millimeter rounds struck the bottom of the craft. The craft glowed a bluish green color. At the time, 4 occupants of the craft exited and were taken in custody by Soviet military troops. The occupants were described as 1 meter in height, weigh about 25 kilograms, no hair, 4 fingers, no thumbs, narrow feet, wearing heavy boots. The occupants were wearing tight-fitting silvery suits.
Now, what a lot of people didn't know, when Richard Doty was talking about that situation with the aliens and their boots and tight-fitting suits, he was actually more worried about getting them out of their boots and tight-fitting suits to see what they had underneath, because there was a photo of an alien that surfaced a few years ago, and it actually has come to light that Richard Doty engaged in sexual activity with this particular alien, and he was forced out of his X-Twitter account and forced out of the disclosure community of the UFO topic completely. They forced his hand, they found the evidence, and they said no more. I mean, I can't blame him completely, because look at that ass. But